Zeus Angel Tarot. So, as per usual, we're doing the free tarot questions for subscribers. So if you haven't done so already, you can go to my channel and hit that big subscribe button. And we're just going to burn some sage and pull some oracle cards until people pop into the chat. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. What's good? And we've got some music on in the background, so I might have to, if I hear a commercial, I might have to pop off and change the commercial. So don't mind me. Do you guys like lo-fi? We've got some lo-fi vibes on. All right, so yes, we're just waiting for anybody who has a question to pop into the chat. If you want to be notified about my lives, all you have to do is hit the bell icon, but just be mindful you'll be notified every time I go live, which is every day, sometimes twice a day. So if you're ready for that type of notification, hit the bell icon. You can hit the thumbs up to like the video, and you can hit the little arrow to share the video. Okay, so let's get some cleansing energy. And we'll pull some oracle cards while we wait for people to pop into the chat. Yes. Wow, that is actually a lot of sage you've got going on. All right. So if you've never been here before, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and then pop your question into the little chat box that's somewhere on your screen. And I will answer the question for you with the tarot. We're going to get some oracle cards while we wait. This oracle deck is called Grace Cards by Cheryl Richardson. It's a rather new deck for me, so I don't use it that often. But let's get into it. Let's see what we got coming out. Okay, for the collective. For the collective. All right, let's see what we got for the collective. Anybody is free to put their question in the chat. We're just going to go ahead and start with the questions right away. And if not, we'll just wait, and I'll pull some oracle cards while we wait for a question and pop into the chat. How y'all doing today? What's going on? So, astrologically, we are out of all the retrogrades, so things should start to improve for everyone. No more retrogrades until summer. I think until summer. So yes, no more Venus retrograde, no more Mercury retrograde. Yay! And we are past the eclipse season. So there could have been a lot of misunderstandings in communication. There could also have been a lot of breakups. We did just have a full moon on Friday. All right. Hello there, GGGGG. How are you? Shine. Oh, I love this. Step into the light. You are a gift to the world. Things should get easier for you. So, yeah, a lot of you guys are shining because things are easier for you. You let go of toxic relationships. You fix things in your relationship, or you're just doing well. Hopefully, you're doing well. Hopefully, the energy has gotten lighter. GGGGG, what is your question? So I always advise people, the more specific the question, the better, the more accurate the response. And I know a lot of you guys, if you've ever paid for a tarot reading and you go there and you don't tell the tarot reader anything because you want to make them guess to see if they're real at, good at their job, you're actually not making the most of your tarot reading. So tell your tarot reader everything that you can. Hi, Nithia. Will I find my life partner, and what does my future hold for me? Okay, Nithia. So the rules are one question per person. The second question is $5. So make sure that you're not asking two questions in one. I see you have two questions in one there. So do you want to know what your future holds? Do you want to know if you're going to meet a long-term life partner? GGGGG. So just so you know, I am going to be going in order. So Sakshi, there's two people ahead of you. What are Man's intentions for Raya long distance relationship? Oh, okay. All right, let's see. So a lot of us are shining now, and Just one more oracle card. I want you guys to get this. Partnership. God speaks to us through people. So if your relationship was tested during this Venus-Mercury retrograde, that is the universe trying to level you up, all right? All of our relationships were tested. It's trying to level up your relationships here. All right. Kindly tell me how about my life partner. Got it. Hello, May. So we're gonna be answering G's question first. What are their intentions? All right. So I want to get some flying cards for GGG. What are man's intentions for Raya? Let's see here. What? Oh. So we have 2 cards coming out already. The 8 of Cups. I don't know if this person is shy or not. They could be shy. What is this person's intentions? Well, GGG, it kind of looks like this person is losing interest and or they're emotionally distant. They could also have a tendency to be shy. They could be afraid to express their feelings that they're losing interest. I think they're putting more energy into their career right now, to be honest with you. I'll get one more card for you. Yeah, this person is trying to choose what they want. I feel like they're slightly emotionally checked out from this relationship. Now, they either have somebody else that they're talking to, or they're not sure where they want to put their energy with the Lovers here, okay? The Lovers here, to me, would suggest that they're uncertain right now. They're kind of pulling away. They might be putting more energy into another person or into their career. I hope that helps. It's not a good thing when you see the 8 of Cups, just because the 8 of Cups is like leaving, walking away. It just kind of shows that they're trying to maybe put this situation behind them and focus on other things right now. So, sorry to deliver that news for the GGGGG. Yes, dear. I hope that helps. Now, there is no card of them wanting to end it here. It's just saying that they're kind of emotionally checked out and that they're undecided because they have other things that they're prioritizing. You're welcome. I see this in the chat, so just be patient. I have to go in order here. So we had GGG, and then it looks like Nithia was next. Nithia, are you still in the chat? You want to know about your life partner. Hi, Gina. You're from Manipur? Wow. You want to know about your life partner. All right. No worries. So, if you're still, let me know if you're still in the chat. Nithia. If not, I'll move on to the next person. Thank you for subscribing. If you're in the chat, please make sure if you're asking a question in the chat that you have gone to the channel and subscribed, clicked on the red subscribe button. Hello, May. Okay. It seems like a lot of you guys are new, so please make sure that you have subscribed to the channel before asking a question. Nithia, make sure that you please have hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button, the like button. All right. So, Nithia, just so I'm clear on what it is, you want to know if you're going to meet a partner, a life partner, or do you want to know what they're going to be like? Because it's kind of 2 questions there, but if you say, I'm not sure if I'm going to meet someone, then that's another question. Or you're saying, I know I'm going to meet someone, what are they going to be like? So we'll see what comes out. More than likely, if you ask what are they going to be like, it's going to say yes, you're going to meet someone. All right, let's see here. For Nithia. Silver Eagle. All I need is a Lambo. Well, unfortunately, my tarot readings are not going to bring that to you. Are you still there, see if I'm saying your name right. Nithia, are you still there? Hi, everybody. Now, I need to make sure I have the right settings on here because sometimes the settings are weird. All right. Let's see. All right. So, all right, Nithya, I see you said, yes, I'm here. Do you want to know if you're going to meet your life partner or what they're going to be like? So I can get a more specific answer for you. Or, I mean, because chances are that you're going to meet someone, but are they going to be your life partner, right? So it looks like there's somebody here. It looks like a King of Cups. Is this person going to be Nithya's life partner? So it does look like there's somebody here, but I feel like you could get discouraged. Don't give up, because it doesn't look like this is happening anytime soon. I'm not necessarily getting a time marker, but I feel like they're gonna take their time, and they could be either. So Nithya, this is a yes. I do see that there's somebody here. It looks like a water sign or an earth sign. Ooh, okay. So Nithya, there is somebody here. Now, I don't know. So what I'm picking up on here is that they could potentially be with you, but there's some type of avoidance here. Like, I think this person, this is an avoidant person. This is somebody who could come into your life and take their time, taking their relationship to the next level, because you're pulling somebody who is afraid of commitment. So are they going to stay in your life forever? I don't think so. At least not right now. Not right now. So yeah, I think that they're going to take. So what I'm picking up on is that they're going to take their time. They're trying to avoid committing to you long term. So I'm kind of picking up on this energy of, yeah, you're going to meet someone. Yeah, they're going to possibly commit to you in some kind of way. But I think they're going to drag their feet when it comes to committing to you or marrying you. So if you're looking for marriage, that might not happen because this person, there's something deceptive around them. And I really don't like that. So I would be careful if you meet somebody and you feel like they're stalling to get into a relationship with you, or they're stalling when it comes to marriage. That person is deceiving you. Okay, because there's something about stalling here. So I would just be mindful of that. They could be like a commitment phobe or something like that. So will they be your life partner? Maybe not, but there is somebody here who you could get into a relationship with. So I hope that helps. That's a tough one because you could come back tomorrow and it could say something different. All right, so I'm moving on. I hope that helps. All right, yes, I hope that helps. So now, hey guys, don't be frustrated if I can't respond to your comments because I'm engaged in doing the readings. All right, and please wait to put your question in the chat until I call your name. You could just say hi because I still have a lot of other people. All right, so that was Nithia and Sakshi. Are you still in the chat, Sakshi? Sakshi? Okay, if Sakshi, we have Sakshi, and we have Sakshi, we have Seda, Sakshi, Seda, and Arian. Okay, Sakshi's here. Sakshi, if you could put your question in the chat again for me. I think it said, you want to know your colleague feeling towards you. Okay. So, all right. I see you, Seda. You're going to be next. What is my colleague Bahara exact feelings for me? I'm going to switch decks. Let's see what this person feels about you. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I see 14 people in the chat, and we only have 9 thumbs up. So if you can hit that thumbs up. The reason that we ask you to hit the thumbs up is because it helps the channel. It helps the algorithm so people can find my channel. And also, extra bonus if you share the stream. There's this little arrow thing, and it allows you to share the stream onto Facebook or any other social media. You can even share a link of my YouTube in your Instagram stories to help people find my channel. Hi, Brandon. All right, so wow, Sakshi, we're gonna find out what your colleagues' feelings are. I always ask people this when they ask about someone that they like. I always ask, have you told them that you like them? Have you talked to them? Have you asked them out? Because sometimes that helps move things along. They call it dropping the handkerchief. Now, it's not chasing someone to let them know that you like them. Also, Sakshi, have you subscribed to my channel? And I hate to be the subscribe police, but the free question is only for subscribers, so do me the courtesy and go and hit the subscribe button on my channel. Yes, I'm sorry, May. I have to go in order, and there's a lot of people in front of you. All right, thank you for your patience. But the more that you like and watch my channel, the more it helps me. So let's see how this person... Let's see what this person's intentions are for Sakshi. Let's see what they feel. You talk, but do they know that you like them? 10 of Pentacles. This person, it's not saying anything about romance or love or emotions. I feel like this person sees you as part of their community. They see you as a very, very valuable part of their community. I think their intentions right now are more about money. So... The 10 of Pentacles is like a dynasty of wealth. King of Wands. It's not saying anything. I think that they are not aware of you in that manner, okay? They kind of see you as like like I said, like part of their community, one of their bros, one of their homies. And this person gets a lot of attention. Is that true? Do they get a lot of attention? We have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a really hard person to tie down because they are very charismatic, they're very attractive, and they usually have a lot of people that they talk to. So I think this person's going to be hard to tie down. I'm just going to be honest with you. And it's not saying anything about their feelings. I'll pull one more card for you. No. Is this person gay? Do they like the same sex? Because they could potentially like the same gender. I'm kind of picking up on that. I don't think that they see you that way. So, yeah, this person is focused on other things. I think they are the type to get a lot of attention. They may or may not be bisexual or gay. And it's not telling me anything about their feelings for you. So I would say if you want to know, ask them, because they're not aware of you in that manner. Does that make sense? I hope that gives you some kind of clarity. Oh, Jojo, I'm sorry to hear that. So there's a lot of people in the chat. I see you there. I will call your name when it's time, when it's your turn. So Sakshi, does that help you? Yeah, it's not. I think they see you as one of their friends, but I don't think they see you in that way. But if you were to make them be known, it might change how they feel about you. So I hope that helps. I'm going to move on to the next person because we have a lot of people in here in the chat. Yes. So who is next? I really should have wrote it down. So we have Sakshi. Okay, Seda. What will be next action of Zaman? Seda, are you still there? You want to see what their next actions are going to be. I hope that helps, Sakshi. Sorry it wasn't more positive. There you are. Okay, you want to know what the next actions will be. All right. Let's see here. Let's see what the tarot says. I'm going to get a good shuffle there. Ooh. Oh. So, Seda, do you talk to this person? Are you in a relationship with this person? Because it's kind of saying that this person is heartbroken over something. I feel like they want to offer you. Are you in a relationship with them? But now we are in no contact. Yeah, okay, this person is in pain over you. And, okay. So, I would say, I think this person, with the World card, I think this person thinks it's over. And with the Two of Wands in reverse, I don't think that they're waiting. I don't think that they're waiting for this relationship to change. I think they might be talking to someone new. So I'd be very surprised if you heard from this person because I think they're in pain right now. And with the World in reverse, it's like it's not necessarily over. I mean, I don't know how to describe that. This is just like the World in reverse is a relationship that has unfinished business. It's like it's not over, but you're not in it either. But also I feel like they're not waiting around anymore. They're not waiting to hear from you. They're just kind of, they could be talking to somebody else. The Knight of Cups here would suggest that they're trying to open up to new love. Seda, so I'm sorry, but it's only one free question, so that would be $5 for the second question. I don't see this person taking any actions towards you specifically. I feel like they're trying to open up to new love here. Okay, so I'm gonna move on. Yeah, I don't think they're waiting anymore. I think that they're really heartbroken. You're very welcome. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so Seda, I'm sorry guys to deliver. I hate to deliver those kinds of messages. Let's see. I do have to go in order fam photos. There's a few people in front of you. So it looks like, who's the next? We have, wow, there is a lot of you guys in here. So May is next. And Arian, May, Arian, and M Angel. So May, are you still there? May, Arian, and M Angel. That's the order we're going in. You guys, there's a lot of you came out today, which is great, but that just means that I ask you guys to be patient because it could be a longer wait. So May, are you still in the chat? It goes May, Arian, and M Angel. So if you hear your name being called, let me know you're still here, or I'll move on to the next person. May, are you still out there? Sometimes I have to change the, okay. All right. Okay, May, I'll circle back to you. Arian, are you there? Or M Angel? All right, so I'm gonna move on because okay, M Angel. So we'll do your, if you could pop your question in the chat for me, M. Angel Ramirez. Pop your question in the chat. Ba, ba, ba. You guys came up quick. I was like, oh, yay. Go ahead and pop your question in the chat again for me, M. Angel, and then I'll go ahead and answer it. Will my retirement open doors to other businesses? Oh, if you want it to, yes. Let's see what the cards have to say. Oh. So, let's see. Nine of Cups in reverse. Let me get one more card. Will M. Angel's retirement open doors to other businesses? I feel like yes. But I'm wanting to tell you to be careful about who you surround yourself with, okay? Oh, hi, M, or May, you're back. So, M. Angel, yes, you will have opportunity to start businesses, but be careful about the people who you trust, because the Seven of Swords is here. So, oh wait, is it? Yeah, that's the Seven of Swords. Be careful about who you trust with your new endeavors, okay? Because there's some kind of sneaky energy surrounding you. But with the Ace of Pentacles there, I feel like it's not going to be easy. I feel like it could take a while for you to get it off the ground. And I feel like I feel the need to tell you, make sure that it's something that you enjoy doing, because it's not going to pay off at first, okay? You could actually not make much money at first, but eventually it will pay off. It could take about a year to get off the ground. So in other words, yes, it could happen. Yes. Just be mindful who you trust and if you go into business with anyone, it could be a sneaky person. I hope that helps. And May, if you could put your question in the chat. Yeah, I see you waiting, Miss May, but remember I said we gotta be patient. You're welcome. Okay, May, go ahead and put your question in the chat again for me, and I will answer it. You're welcome, M. Angel. Yes. All right, go ahead, May, and put your question in the chat again for me, and we'll go ahead and answer it. We'll take it from there. We'll take it from there. Yes, Jojo, I see you. Thank you. There's a lot of people in front of you. Okay, yes, May, I see you. If you could put your question in the chat again for me, please, dear. Because it gets lost in the chat. There's a lot of you guys in the chat. A lot, which I appreciate. It makes it hard. Let me see if I can find it. And the person who is next, so we have, just so you know, Gina, you're going to be next. Arian and Gina are next in the chat. Arian and Gina are next in the chat. You want to know, May wants to know what Hassan's true feelings are for you. So I just want to remind you guys, only one question is free. May, you asked 3 questions. So the follow-up question is $5. So the first question is free. The next question and the third question are $5. So May, you want to know what Hassan's true feelings are for you? I will answer that question. Let's see here. Hey guys, just so you know, if you're just coming into the chat, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel first and foremost. Number 2, there are a lot of people in front of you, so I'm going to be answering their questions first. Number 3, please don't spam the chat. I'll ask for you to wait to put your question into the chat until I call your name, because otherwise the questions, they get lost in the chat. All right, May wants to know what this person's feelings are. Okay, so what is this person's feelings for May? Their true feelings. What are their true feelings? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune for you, May, for their feelings. This is a good sign. Typically, I see the Wheel of Fortune as destiny. I see it as change. Page of Cups. I think this person is a jealous person. They're a very jealous person. I think that the way that they feel deep down is that they want things to change between the two of you. I think they feel as though you and him are destined, that there's some kind of destiny between the two of you, but they're super jealous right now and they're wanting things to change. And I hope that helps. Yeah, this is a jealous person. I think they're slightly immature as well, but they don't have, I'm not seeing any negative feelings for, I'm not seeing any red flags or anything that would suggest that they want to end it. They're just jealous and they want things to change. Hi May, I appreciate your question. Now remember, only one question is free and all the rest of those questions are going to cost you $10. So unless you want to pay that, I'm going to move on now. Thank you so much for your question. I really hope that helps. It does look like this person wants things to change for the better, but they're very jealous. So we're going to leave it at that. And who is next after May? I have to scroll all the way up. Please remember, only one question is free. If you ask a second question, that's $5. And I only take PayPal and Venmo at this point in time. So it looks like Gina, Lady Ann and Gina, Lady Ann, Gina, and Silver Eagle. Lady Ann, Gina, Silver Eagle, Frederick. So Lady Ann, Gina, Frederick, are you guys still in the chat? Otherwise, I'll move on to the next. There are a lot of people in the chat, so be patient with me, guys. If I call your name and you don't respond, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on to the next person because there's a lot of people in the chat right now. All right. We have Gina, Frederick, Arian, Silver Eagle, Prophet, Roberta. The first one of you guys to pop in the chat gets their question answered. Okay, so no answer. So then I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on down the list. Bum, 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 bum. You got to keep the live up. You got to keep the chat open so that you don't miss your opportunity. All right, Cookie Victoria, Mad Hive, Mar H, Brandon, Spokehead, Fam Photos, are you still here? We can answer your question. Fam Photos? Okay. So we're going to do Fam Photos and then Brandon. And the rest of you guys, if you heard your name and you didn't respond, I'll circle back for you. Okay. Okay, Fam. Yeah, May, jealous. Well, if they're no contact, just move on. Don't, because... All right. So Fam says, will I become successful on social media? Okay, so it's going to go Fam and then Brandon and then Mar. Or Madhavi. All right, so you want to know if you're going to become successful on social media. If you want to become successful on social media. I mean, anyone can become successful on social media now. I don't think it's hard to do. Well, I mean, I shouldn't say it. I think that you have to commit to it, you have to be consistent. Thank you, May. Good luck with that, with your jealous guy. So, yes. So, fam photos, this is saying that you're going to have a small amount of success. Let me pull another card. Will you have success on social media? Hanged Man. Ooh. This is a maybe. So what I'm hearing for fam photos is that you're going to have a small amount of success, and then there's going to be some kind of stagnancy or waiting period. Okay, so, and why the Hanged Man? Is he going to have success? Ooh. So I think that you're going to be, for fam photos, I feel like what I want to say is, this isn't very good news. I'm not going to lie. I don't think you're going to get as far as you want. I think you're going to get a small amount of success, and then something is going to fall off. So I'm going to say no. I don't think so. But that doesn't mean don't do it. That just means that you have to revive. At some point, you're going to have to revive the type of social media that you put out, because what I'm hearing here is that you're going to get some success, and then people are going to lose interest. So at that point, you're going to have to rebrand or put out new content, because people will start to lose interest after a while. I hope that helps. Oh my God, you guys. There is a lot of you guys. Wow. I hope that helps. Who is that? For fam photos. I hope that helps. I'm going to move on now. Yeah, so it's a very fickle business. You'll just have to get creative. All right, so who's next? Brandon. And then Madhavi. You've been very patient, and I appreciate it. Okay, Brandon, you want to know what's going to happen for the rest of April? Okay, Brandon. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for coming out and for hitting the thumbs up. You can share the stream on social media. You can share it to Facebook or Instagram and get your friends to join, and you can have a watch party. You can come watch people's stories unfold before your eyes with popcorn and whatever your drink of choice is. Brandon, are you still there? We're going to answer your question now. If not, I'll move on. Thank you. All right, Brandon. All right, so let's, so we did just, the 10 of Wands came out for you, Brandon. So I think that things could be difficult for you. Oh, wow. We had the Lovers in reverse. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Hi, Loretta. Hey, guys. Now, if you guys are in the chat, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much, Puja, for subscribing. I really appreciate you. We will get to you. We have a few people in front of you. Please be patient. Oh, God. Okay, you're going to have a fallout. Brandon, are you single? I think that you're single, aren't you? Because it looks like a relationship is coming to an end. You could have a fallout, or okay. So if it isn't that something is coming to an end in your relationship, there is a chapter closing out in your life here. You could actually have a fallout with a friend or a lover. There's some disharmony in relationships, and I feel like you're ending a chapter of your life here. Past energy over and done with. Well, so that to me would suggest that it just kind of looks like you're still dealing with it. 9 of Cups. Okay, so So now that that chapter is over, I feel like there's a new chapter in your life. 9 of Cups. So this looks really good. It does look like there's something coming in for you that could be very fulfilling. What is this 9 of Cups? Something here that's very fulfilling for you. Now, I don't know what that is. That could be that you meet new friends. That could be that you, something good. It's really just kind of maybe, let's see here. Okay, I think that you could meet somebody. I don't like predicting that you're going to meet someone because you might meet a fire sign. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a romantic relationship or not, but I feel like you're going to meet somebody here that you really like. So it could be a friend, it could be a colleague, it could be somebody that you're attracted to. I'm seeing a fire sign or a water sign. So Brandon, I think you're going to meet someone. Potentially, and I feel like it's going to make you feel very happy. King of Wands. Okay. You could meet someone new. I don't know. I'm not going to say that this person is going to come back into your life, but it just looks like something good is happening. So, Sag and Pisces, maybe you'll hear from them. You know, I mean, we are still in that phase where the ex could come back for another week. Yeah. But I'm just seeing, this could be a work project, actually. It might not be a romantic thing. This could be you having some kind of victory at work, okay? It's just that I'm predicting that something good is happening here. You could get some positive attention. You could have something positive happen at work, or you could meet someone. So either way, it just looks really good for you, Brandon. You're starting a new chapter. Hi, Nisha. I can't linger too long on these readings because there's a lot of you popping into the chat. So I hope that helps, Brandon. It looks like something good. Maybe the past person, maybe someone new, maybe you'll get a promotion. Let me know how it goes. Oh my God. So Mad Hobby, are you still in the chat? Mad Hobby, Marh, or Samu? Okay, Marh is there. Okay. All right, so we're going to go Mad Hobby and Marh. Mad Hobby, if you could put your question in the chat, please. Hey, Samu. Hey, guys. Thank you. Hey, guys. Now, please don't spam the chat. Nisha, I see you in the chat. I don't want to have to remove you from the chat. Please stop posting and wait till I call your name, okay? Thank you. All right. Mad Hobby says, Saccharine current feelings. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Samu. Mad Hobby wants to know Saccarine's current feelings. No contact. Oh, dear. All right. Let's see what actually, yeah. I'm going to use a different deck. What is Saccarine's current feelings for Mad Hobby? What is Saccarine's current feelings for Mad Hobby? All right, we have 8 of Pentacles. This person feels ignored. They feel ignored. Also with the 8 of Pentacles, I think that they're working right now, but let me see. Why the 8 of Pentacles? What does this person feel? 9 of Wands. This is guarded. This person is really guarded. This person is, Mad Hobby, this person's really butthurt. I don't know who did what to who, but this person is really butthurt, okay? They have their guard up. They're really defensive, and they feel ignored by you. So I don't know if they ghosted you or you ghosted them, but they're not over it. They're still hurting inside. Nisha, please don't spam the chat again or I will remove you. I've seen you there. You guys got to be patient with me because there's a lot of people in the chat, okay? Please be patient with me. Yes, so Mad Hobby, this person has got their guard up. They're defensive. They feel ignored. This is their current feelings for you, and they're holding back. I think that this person, I think that they are desiring to work things out with you, but they're holding back out of spite, out of hurt, and because they're just really just butt hurt right now. Okay, yeah, well, they're not happy about it, and they're holding themselves back on purpose. So I think that they're mirroring your energy. Bayman Cray, please don't spam the chat. You gotta be patient, okay, or I will remove you because there's too many people in the chat right now, and it's hard to keep up with who's next. Okay, Mad Javi, this person's butt hurt. They feel ignored, and they're holding back their energy. Now, Marh and Puja. Marh H, are you there? Yes, there you are. Thank you. Job environment improvement or new job. Okay, thank you, Marh H. You want to know if your current job will improve or should you get a new job? Let's see what the tarot has to say. Hi, Jojo. Okay. All right, let's see. Should Marh H get a new job or will the current improve? Queen of Swords. Will the current job improve? All right. Ooh. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Marh H, it looks like the work. It looks like it could improve. I feel like right now you're in a place of bitterness, but things could improve for you. But I think that even though things improve at your job, I think that you still are undecided about whether or not you want to stay. So potentially, even though things improve, you could apply for other jobs regardless. So yes, things will improve, but you're going to still feel undecided as to whether or not you want to stay. I hope that helps. Okay, I really have to, I have to move on because there's a lot of you in the chat. So I'm going to answer, oh my God, Puja, Jojo. So I think I have to, I think Jojo is actually before you. Yeah, we have Jojo, Reaction King, if you're still there. Jojo, Reaction King, and Fashion. All right, so Jojo, yes, you're right, you were there. Sorry about that. Okay, Jojo, if you could put your question in the chat, and then we'll do Fashion. Nisha, I'm gonna have to remove you from the chat because you're being really impatient. Okay, please stop spamming the chat and be patient. Jojo, if you could please do me a favor and repost your question and I'll answer it right now. There's a lot of people in the chat, so I do appreciate you cooperating with me because sometimes the questions, they get lost in the chat. Thank you, dear. Can I know Kay's current thoughts and feelings towards me? He's my ex and he treated me badly. Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yes. I feel like if he's your ex and he treated you badly, it should probably stay that way. But it's your prerogative, so let's see. Let's see how Kay's current feelings are. Yeah. Puja's up there. So it looks like, because I have to scroll up and see who goes in order. So it looks like Fashion is next. All right. Let's see what Kay's thoughts and feelings are. What are Kay's thoughts and feelings? This person is tired. I think this person's been working a lot. I think they feel like this, the relationship between the two of you is kind of draining and a waste of time. They feel like they didn't get out of it what they wanted, and they feel as though it drained them. I think this person, I also feel like this person is working on their money. So, Four of Wands, I think that they're looking for some kind of personal victory in their career. The Four of Wands would suggest that they do wish that they want to like see you out, but I feel like I had to cut them off 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I think this person is putting more energy into their work. I think they feel as though, I mean, there is some feeling here that they want to run into you. The Four of Wands here would, to me, is like a celebration. So I think that they would like to have a celebration with you, but right now they're focusing on their career and they feel kind of drained from the situation. He would try and argue. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing that this is the type of person who likes to dominate. They like to be in control here. But they're really drained from this and they're putting energy into their career. They could potentially maybe want to see you, run into you. I'm kind of hearing that they wish that they could run into you. But right now they're just trying to work on their independence. I'm not seeing anything about them wanting to communicate with you. I'm just seeing that they think about running into you. So I think, and to be honest, I think that they're really tired from this and that they're putting more energy into their career. But yes, this person wants to control you. They're very controlling. But they also are trying to make their money. Potentially. I see the Four of Wands is here. So, and I'm trying to interpret it as either they're wanting to have a victory in their career or they're wanting to run into you somewhere. So, yeah, potentially they're thinking about seeing you or running into you. Okay, but I do feel as though they're very controlling and that they're very drained by this situation. So, I hope that helps, Miss Jojo. It's not necessarily saying anything about them trying to reach out, though. So that may or may not happen. All right, I have to move on because there are a lot of people in the chat. I really hope that helps. Yeah, and if he's toxic, then I wouldn't worry about it. He just kind of seems controlling. Okay, yes, Reaction King, you can put your question in the chat and I'll answer it. Thank you guys. There's a lot of people in the chat, so I'm kind of trying to go through these quickly. I might not have time to get to everyone. Sorry about that. And it looks like I say we're gonna do Reaction King and then Fashion. Reaction King and then Fashion. Okay, go ahead, Reaction King. Put your question in the chat, and then it will be Fashion Store. I don't really know what that means. Reaction King, go ahead, put your question in the chat, dear. So I have to go in order, guys. Reaction King, please put your question in the chat or I'm going to answer or I will have to move on. Okay, thank you, dear. Yeah, my question is, as I was telling, I am going to give ultimatum. So would it be right or would I be rushing by doing this? Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. Would it be a good idea for Reaction King to give as her an ultimatum? I think it could work out good for you. I think we said this last time that it would actually go well. Hello, Great Saldivar. Six of Wands. Yes, it looks good. I feel like this could actually help you guys plant seeds. So I think one of two things, okay? So it's definitely going to get their attention. It's going to probably make them feel kind of confused, though, okay? They're going to be undecided. So yes, I think it's a good thing to do. Just expect that this person could be undecided. They could be like, well, I don't know. So that might be the response. But I think the universe is saying that you that it is time for you to get on the same page with this person. And with the King of Pentacles, you want to protect yourself and know whether or not you're putting your energy into something that's gonna be good for you. So yes, I would do it. Just expect that they could be undecided, or they could give you this wishy-washy energy. And if they do that, I would say give them a time limit. Like, I'm not gonna wait around forever for you to decide, and you give them a time limit. So yeah, I hope that helps. I would say yes, it's good for you to do this, but just expect that you could get mixed results. They could be undecided. So I hope that helps, Reaction King. Yeah, go ahead, go for it. There's a good way to do it, and there's I want to say a beneficial way to give an ultimatum that isn't so demanding. But if you're at that point in a relationship where you have to give an ultimatum, then that means that you're not in a very good place and that you want to get on the same page with them. So if you approach the situation like, hey, I really want to know if we're going to do this together. Are we in this together? If not, so and so, and you know, you can give them an amount of time. Don't wait forever for them, because you could just give them an ultimatum and they could say, oh, I don't know, and then they could make you wait for a long time. She's always been wishy-washy. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, you want a clear decision. All right, you guys, I have to use the restroom, and then I will be back. Hold on.
Ziggy's laying on there. What? Oh my God. That's rotten. Is it muted? Alright, are you muted?
No. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. The duty calls when nature calls. All right, I see you guys blowing up the chat. I'm gonna have to scroll up and see who is next. Fashion Store. It looks like Fashion Store was next. Are you still in the chat? Fashion Store. Puja. There's a few people in front of you. Fashion Store. I don't understand what you're. Oh, wants to marry me. All right, Fashion Store. Don't worry, I'm going to keep these short. Yes, Puja, I see you. There is a lot of people in the chat. I've said it a few times now. You guys got to be patient, okay? Please don't spam the chat over and over again. All right, so Tranjit Kaur wants to know, will Dr. Louise want to marry you? Let's see. Will the doctor want to marry you? Will the doctor want to marry you? No, Loretta, I'm sorry. There's still a lot of people in front of you. Will the doctor want to marry Taranjeet? Let's see. Oh. Maybe. Two of Wands is a maybe. Are you guys long distance? They want to get close to you. They want to bond with you. Let's see one card. Ooh. All right. Sorry, you guys. Got a lot of cards coming out. Too many. I can't read all those cards. So, fashion store. What is your name? Kaur? Taranjeet Kaur. I feel like this is a maybe energy. They want to get close to you. If you live at a distance, then they want to come closer to you. We have long distance. Yeah, they want to get closer to you. But there's some kind of delay. So, it's not a yes or a no, is that it's not happening right now. This person is afraid that you'll reject them. So, there's a delay. I feel like it could potentially happen. Yes, I think they do want to marry you, but they're afraid you're going to reject them, and they want to move closer to you first. So, fashion store, I'm going to say this is a maybe, but it depends on if you guys can move closer to one another. So, this is a maybe. And I'm leaning more towards a yes, but it's not going to happen right away because of the distance. So I hope that helps. More than likely, yes, but only if you guys can solve the long distance thing. So if you can solve that, yes, but also they're afraid that you could reject them. They're thinking about how they're going to be able to afford it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps. And I'm going to move on now. So we have fashion store. I had to scroll back up. So we have LOLTS Play, and then Bowman, and then Bri Bri. LTS, TS Play, and then Bowman. You're welcome, fashion store. Beam. Thank you, Kajal. There are a few people in front of you. Hey, guys. Beam, are you still in the chat? If not, I'm going to move on to the next person. Oh, hey there from India. What's it like out there? Okay, so Beam, I'm going to move on to Samu, Mesa, Loretta, Puja, Samu. So we have Beam, Samu, Puja, and Lucia. So if you've heard your name, put your question in the chat. Okay, thank you, Puja. Put your question in the chat, and I will do my best to answer it. Thank you so much for your subscribe. Appreciate you. I do have to go in order. I might not get to everyone today just because the chat's been moving like crazy. What is coming towards me? Puja, do you want to know if you're going to meet someone in love or just in general what's coming towards you? And thank you so much for subscribing. I really appreciate you guys. Oh, thank you, Bri Bri. Yes, Loretta, I will answer your question next. About love. Okay. So Puja wants to know if what's coming next in love. Let's see. We did just come out of a Venus and Mercury retrograde. Relationships blew up. So the star came out in reverse. This to me would suggest that it is happening. You are going to get a relationship, Puja, but it's not happening in the time that you want it to, okay? So the star reverse is like, yes, it is happening, but I think that you feel as though it isn't. So this is telling me that you've lost faith, that you've lost hope, but that the universe is still conspiring to make it happen. It's not really an action, but there is someone coming. Yes. I think in the summer months, you could meet an Aquarius or a Leo. It doesn't have to be. So between June and January of next year, you could potentially meet someone, and just keep the faith. The universe is saying to stay optimistic, because I feel like you could have lost faith that it was going to happen. And don't lose faith, Puja, Puja, because you're going to meet someone here. It looks really good. I hope that helps. I have to move on because there's a lot of you guys in the chat. So Beam, are you still here? I am God Masterpiece. Lucia, Rashmi, you guys are going to be up next. You're welcome, Puja, Puja. And Loretta, I'll answer your question because you've been here. All right, Loretta wants to know, what do you need to know? You just want to know what you need to know right now? Okay. Loretta, are you still in the chat, or else I'll move on? I just need your confirmation. All right. Okay, let's see. Loretta wants to know, what does she need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Okay, let's use this deck. What does Loretta need to know right now? Hi, okay. I see you there. Oh, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, this looks good. There's something happening in your career. So, are you unemployed or are you employed? I'm just curious if do you have a job, Loretta? Are you working? Are you working right now, dear? 3 of Wands. This looks like a career reading to me. It looks like you could get some money or get promoted or something like that. I feel like, yeah, with the world card to me would suggest that there is a chapter that ended in your life. Now, if you haven't lost your job, then this could potentially stay that maybe you're going to get promoted, or that you could get a raise, or something good happening in maybe even somebody gifting you money. Rudy, I see your question, and please don't spam the chat. Please don't put that in the chat again, or I will remove you, please. So yes, Loretta, it does look like there's some kind of money or something that you've been waiting for. It doesn't have to be money. It could be like a loan or a rebate or something to do with your finances here. So it just kind of looks like things are gonna be going well for you externally in your life, and when it comes to your resources. So it doesn't always have to specifically be money, but yeah, if you are waiting for a promotion or a raise, or if you ask for a loan or a clearing of your debt, it just looks like really good money energy for you, right? And you're saying yes, so that sounds like it's something that you've been waiting on. Well, this is your confirmation. It does look like it's happening. And I am going to move on because there are a lot of you guys in the chat. Oh my God. Jim Love, money only. No love, you said. Well, it looks like an ending. The world is an ending. So, hello, Anthony Casey. This is what I did today. All right, so I hope that helps, Loretta. I am going to move on. Now, you may or may not have something in love happen, but it does look more like a money reading. Okay, so we did Loretta. Samu, I am God Masterpiece. Rashmi, Lucia, Beam, Chrissy. If you hear your name called, please put your question in the chat. Otherwise, I'm going to assume that you're not in the chat anymore, and I'm going to move on. Okay. So then who's next? Samu, are you here? Beam, are you here? Rashmi, are you here? I am God, Masterpiece, Chrissy. Okay. If you guys, I'm going to move on then. So who's after? Let's see, who's next? I hate to skip people, but if you guys aren't going to answer. Okay, so Raya, you're next. Are you still in the chat? Raya. Ria Baduria. Okay, then I'm gonna move on. I should do a list next time and write everyone down. So then it looks like Kajal. Okay, Kajal. It looks like everybody else is no longer in the chat. So Kajal, your question is, Abhishek and I broke up. Will he come back? Okay, let's see. Okay, Bri Bri. I will do you next, okay? Because we have to go in order. Okay, Kajal, thank you. You don't have to put your question in the chat again. I see it there. Thank you, dear. Hello, Zimbabwe. Wow. So you want to know if this person is going to come back. All right, let's see. Let's see what the tarot says. Woo! Will they come back? Will this person come back to Kajal? Will this person come back? Oh! I think yes. Don't message them. Don't contact them. Rudy, please stop spamming the chat. Kajal, please stop putting your question in the chat. I'm literally answering your question right now. Please don't be rude, you guys. Okay, yes, Kajal, it looks like this person will come back. Do not message them, though. Don't message them. Don't call them. Let them come to you. They could come back in Gemini season, which is the summer. So, yes, they're going to probably come back in the summertime. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say for Kajal, yes, this person's probably going to come back between now and the summer months. So expect them to come back to you. They probably will. Okay, Kajal, I'm going to move on now. Buddy, you really did not need to say that out loud. Okay, who is next? Kanika, Raya, Ramo. Are you guys here? Kanika. I'm going to say the names again. So we have Ramo, we have Raya, we have Raji, we have Ranika. Are you guys in the chat? And I have no problem with Indian. I've never been to India and I would love to go there. I think it's a very interesting place. So, and I appreciate all you guys for being here. Yeah, I've never been to India, but I've been wanting to go there to do the yoga teacher training and to learn astrology because it's too expensive in the States. All right, so I just called a bunch of names and it looks like you guys are not in the chat anymore, so I'm going to move on, okay? Rudy, you put your question. Okay, Rudy, yes, I see you. You're welcome, Kajal. Next time you spam the chat, I will remove you. Only put your question in one time. All right, Rudha says, I don't really even understand your question. Like 22, do Annapurna miss? Okay, so you want to know if Annapurna misses Sachin. All right. Does Annapurna miss Sachin for Raji? Yes, Prudence, it is one free question per subscriber. Well, it's not free. You have to subscribe, and then you get the free question. But, all right, just one free question per live. So let's see if, I have to ask the question. Does Annapurna miss Sachin? Does Annapurna miss Sachin? Does Annapurna miss Sachin? I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but I'm trying. Do they miss them? Ooh. Okay, so do they miss them? This isn't a yes or a no right now, so I'm sorry to hear that, Ashwini. So, I'm not gonna lie, Rudy, I think this person they think this person is very they have compassion for this person, but I don't think they miss them. I think they're really anxious. I think that this person has a lot of negative thoughts about the situation. For Rudy, I think this person, I don't think that they miss this person because they have a lot of anxiety, or they could be dealing with, I think someone said something bad to them, so I don't think they miss this person. I think that this person is trying to meet someone else. Prudence, not all of my cards are like that, just this deck, if you ask about love. I don't think this, so for Rudy, I don't think this person misses them, because I think that they're in their head. They have a lot of negative thoughts. The situation makes them feel bad, and I think that they're, so no, I don't think they miss them. I hope that helps. They're trying to decide if they want to spend time with someone else. You're welcome. All right, so who's next? It looks like Anthony Casey, Kanika. I know Samu, you were in the chat, but Ria. And then who do we have after that? We have Bri Bri, Sanguita, Bri Bri, Sanguita, Pratibha. Pradipta. Let's see. Okay, yes, Pradipta will answer your question. So you said, hello, ma'am. Like 26, I want to know about my future husband. Okay, so do you want to know if you're going to get married, or you want to know what they're going to be like? Thank you so much for subscribing. There is a list that I'm working off, so once I call your name, you can ask the question. So Pradipa, do you want to know if you're going to get married, or you want to know what this person is going to be like if you do get married? How will he be? Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you. I'm going to be closing the list soon, you guys. Okay, let's see. Pradipa. No, buddy, I did not ignore your question. There's a lot of people ahead of you. Okay, please be patient. 2 of Wands. Oh! All right, so Pradipta, 2 of Wands. I think this person's going to live at a distance from you. This person appears to be at a distance from you. You could meet them online. Oh, they could be an earth sign or a fire sign. I think this person is really stable income. So you could meet someone online who's at a distance, who has really stable income and is they're definitely looking for something long term with the Ace of Pentacles there. And I think this is going to be somebody that you don't know yet. Ace of Pentacles to me would suggest a new person. So, I definitely think, no ma'am, I didn't meet him. Yes, this person definitely wants marriage and children. So they could be a fire sign, an earth sign, or a water sign. They're going to want marriage and children. They're stable in their income. You could meet them online, and they might be at a distance from you. Okay, you guys, I'm only going to take 2 more questions because I'm tired. And let's see, who is next here? I missed a bunch of people because you guys are not in the chat anymore. Bri Bri, Sanguita, Praipa, and Buddy. Okay, Bri Bri. I'm going to take 1 more question after Bri Bri, and it's going to be in order. So whoever came first, I'm sorry, you have to go. I have to go in order. Okay. Bri Bri, what is your question? I'm sorry, Prudence, but I've been on for an hour and a half. You can unsubscribe if you want, or you can come back the next time I do it. I have to go in order, and I'm tired right now. Bri Bri says my relationship. Okay, what do you want to know about your relationship? What do you want to know about your relationship, Bri Bri? Unfortunately, a bunch of people didn't get their question in because they didn't stay in the chat, and I do have to go in order. Is it good or over? Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, these questions are free, so instead of being angry or disgruntled, you could say thank you. And come back next time. I do these things every week. So you want to know if it's over. Let's see. For Bri Bri. Let's see here. Yeah, a lot of people came out today. So next time I'm going to write people's names down and cross them off. So I had a hard time keeping up, you guys. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's for Bri Bri. What do we got? 10 of Swords in reverse. Ooh. Yes, I'm sorry if I didn't get to your question, you guys. I've been on for an hour and a half. And keep in mind, these are free. So, yeah, these aren't free. I do tell the truth. I don't, okay. Okay. So for Bri Bri, it does look like there is somebody here who's moving on from this. 10 of Swords in reverse would suggest to me that it's over and that you're moving on from it. 6 of Swords is somebody has healed and has moved on from it. So it does kind of look like it's over for now. I mean, you could come back in a month and we could get different cards. But for now, it does look like somebody is moved on from this and is healing from it. Yeah, this relationship was painful for one, if not the both of you. And somebody's really trying hard to heal from the pain of the relationship. Yes, buddy, I am human, and I do get very, very tired, and nobody pays me. So, and people are very demanding. People are very demanding. So I try to please everyone, but you can't always please everyone. Bri Bri, yeah, I'm so sorry about that. And I hope that you can heal and make peace. Okay, so who's after Bri Bri? There's a bunch of people who aren't in the chat anymore. So potentially I could do you Prudence, but I do have to, I know Prudence, you want your question answered. And Buddy. So if the other people aren't in the chat, then I will answer your guys' question. Let's see here. I think I could do your guys' question because I feel like everybody else has dropped out of the chat. Yeah. It looks like Kanika's not here anymore. Sanguita's not here anymore. Pratpa, and then Buddy. Okay. And then Buddy. So Buddy, it looks like you're next because everybody else has dropped out of the chat. So it looks like actually Buddy and Prudence are next. And then I can do you two, and then I'm going to end the chat there. Are you guys in the chat still, or else I'll move on? Have a great day, Bri Bri. Sorry about that. Okay. Buddy, oh, what was your question? Okay, so I'm going to answer Buddy's question, and then if Prudence is still here, I'll answer her question. Otherwise, I'm not taking any more questions after that because I'm tired. Okay, Buddy, what is your question? Yes, okay, so Prudence, you're going to be the last one because I'm tired. Buddy, if you could put your question in the chat again. Disha says, even I'm here. I'm sorry, Disha. I've been out a long time. Buddy, the person on my mind, does she ever think of me or remember my existence? Okay, let's see. Does she ever think of you or remember? Yes, let's see. Does she ever think of you or remember Buddy? I hope so, Buddy. I'm sure she does. Oh, this 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups in reverse. I think she thinks about the hard times. Hi, Chrissy. Yes, I called your name about 10 times and you weren't there. So, she thinks about. I would say yes, she does think about you. 9 of Cups in reverse to me would suggest that she thinks about how they didn't get what they wanted. And yeah, so yes, this person is very bitter. I'm not going to lie. They're very bitter. They're very confused. I think that they think about how they didn't get what they want. And two of Pentacles to me would be like there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding the relationship for them. So yes, they do think about you. Mostly they think about how they didn't get what they want and how there's a lot of uncertainty and they're kind of bitter, Buddy. So yes, mostly, but they think negatively. Disha, I'm going to have to ask you to please stop spamming the chat. I already said I'm only going to take 2 more. Okay? So I don't want to have to remove you from the chat. You can come back next time and I'll answer your question. Okay, I can't stay on all day. All right, Prudence. Prudence, you can put your question in the chat. And Chrissy, and like that's it. I can't be on all day. I'll be on here all day. Ugh. You're welcome, buddy. Okay, yes, Prudence, if you could put, okay. Oh, you're in there fast. Will I ever get a break or a breakthrough? I'm tired. Oh, that's a good question. So, thank you, buddy. Yes, I have my water right here. I do. It's hard. So, Prudence, are you talking about in your love life or in your work life that you're gonna get a break? Actually, that's a good idea. I think I'll have a drink. Well, let's get a yes or a no for Prudence. Ooh, not yet. I really don't like the cards that I'm getting for you. Prudence. Hi, Valerie. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Swords. Yes. I just feel like the people that you're surrounding yourself with are very selfish and potentially aggressive. When will she get a break? Two of Wands. It looks like the Two of Wands is, yes, you will. So you will get a break. The Two of Wands is like a waiting period. So, let's see the fire sign. We're currently in April, May. So potentially in the summer months, not right now, because I feel like, so potentially in the summer months, things could get better for you, but I just feel like the people that you're surrounding yourself with aren't very good, and they're very selfish. So I think that you just kind of, yes, I wanted to say that you might have to move, but you said you don't have anywhere to go. A move would be good for you if you could do that. But I just feel like things could get worse before they get better unless you deal with this Knight of Swords. This Knight of Swords in reverse is like an abuser or somebody who's very negative or somebody who's very aggressive. You have to get away from that energy. This Five of Swords, you have to get away from that. And it potentially, you could have to move in order for you to get a break. So it doesn't look like it's going to happen soon. You're going to have to do something to make it happen. Does that make sense here? Yeah, so I feel like that was your parents. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of anxiety around you, and to distance yourself from this energy. You moved already? Oh. So I would say that potentially in the summer months, that things could get better for you. Oh, good for you. Good for you. You stay with your friends. You might have to move again, but if it's not that, I just feel like there's something to do with either you getting a new job or something happening potentially in the summer for you. So, are you going to get a break? Yes, in the summertime. Oh, you're in Africa. So, yes, I feel like things will change for you in the summer. So, hang in there, okay? Yeah, the summer. It just keeps saying the summer. Well, in the summer, I mean June, July, or August. June, July, or August, things could get better for you. So I think right now things could be hard, but in the summer, which is June, July, or August, in America, it's June, July, or August, things could get better. You're welcome. All right, so Chrissy, I will answer your question, and this is going to be the last one. Chrissy, because I did call your name like 10 times. But yes, I'll take your question, and then that will be the last question for the evening. I'm sorry if I didn't get to you. This was a long one. It's winter here. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Because I use the astrology of the card to determine when things are going to happen. And that is June, July, August. I only charge $5 for questions, but Celtic Cross is a $20 for a Celtic Cross. So I have really reasonable rates because I haven't built my clientele yet. All right, it looks like Chrissy's no longer in the chat, so I'm going to close things out before more people pop in. So thank you guys for coming out. I hope that this helped you, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.